Hello, this is the third of my little mini series how to make an Easter bunting. So we've done the chick, we've done the bunny, so today we're going to do the egg, which is obviously oval. So we're going to learn how to do different size stitches to make that shape. So we'll just move the critters out the way, and this is what you're aiming for. I've got some lovely yellow and I've got 3 bright colours to do the embroidery afterwards. So you can grab your darning needle afterwards and have a go at that. So to start, you need to make 4 chain and then join with a slip stitch to make a circle. These cute little critters are gorgeous because they use up your scraps, and they're just good practice if you're a kind of beginner to intermediate. So we've got a little hole there, and into that hole, so we're going to do 1 chain, and into that hole we're going to do 8 double crochets. Double crochet is a single crochet in America, but I have learnt doing UK terms, so that's what I'm sticking to. But I can translate if you like. So that's 6, 7 and 8. It will be quite tight, and then we're going to join to that first stitch there, and coming up from that first stitch for the second round we're going to do 3 chain, and we're going to do 1 treble still into that stitch. So it's a little bit of an increase. So treble in American is a double crochet. So this is what you've got so far. Okay. So this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So we do 2 trebles into each of the next 2 stitches. So 1, 2, and again 2 more trebles. And then into each of the next 2 stitches you're going to do 2 half trebles. So half treble, yarn round, in you go, come through, and then through all of the 3 loops on your hook. So in we go, round and through all 3. Okay, so that's 1 set, and then that's 2 sets. So into the next stitch here, and this next one, so you should have got 4 left. Into this one and this one you're going to do 2 double crochets, and this just gives it a bit of a flatter edge for the oval bit. And then 2 half trebles to finish off into the next 2. So half trebles, yarn round, in we go. If you want the pattern for this, it is on my Etsy shop at the Crochet Web, and it is on my website, which is linked in the description. Okay, so it's starting to get a little bit of shape. that's not circular. Okay, and then we just join to that top chain, and that's round round 2 done. Round 3, which is the last round, I'm just going to snip that off because it's a little bit distracting. Oh. Round 3 is 3 chain and then 1 treble into the same stitch straight down, so here, 2 treble into each of the next 3 stitches, so 2 in that one. I think treble's my favourite stitch, but I also think triple treble's my favourite stitch. Ooh. Saturday Dilemma, what's your favourite stitch? Let me know in the comments. I don't think I can decide. So that is your treble section done. 2 half trebles into each of the next 3 stitches. So half trebles, so 2 into each of the next 3. Right, so it should look something like that. And then 2 double crochet into each of the next 3. This one's a bit tight for me. So 2 into each of the next 3 double crochets. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 more. And then we've got 2 treble into the next one. So going up again in height. 1 and 2. 2 double crochets into each of the next 2 stitches. So down again. 2 and 2. And then we've got 3 stitches left, so we're going to do 2 half trebles into each of the next 3. So half trebles, so round, so in here, half treble and a half treble, and then 2 more left. And then we're going to join with a slip stitch to the 3rd of the 3 chain at the beginning. And that, I just need to squidge that out a bit, is our egg. So you can snip off here and sew in your ends, and then with the colours that you choose, I'm going to do it in this, you can backstitch embroider the kind of decoration, egg decoration. You don't have to do it like this, you can do it however you want. You could put little initials on for children, I guess. So I'm not going to do that with you today because my sewing skills leave a lot to be desired. So thank you so much for watching, and remember the cheeky chick is on the playlist as well, and the rabbit. Would really appreciate a subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.